Well, then a friend of mine wanted me to buy a couple acres across the street. You know where Mimi's is restaurant?
Mm-hmm.
It was right in there. And he begged me to buy a couple acres. I was asleep at the switch. You know what that'd be worth.
Look at what it's become.
Yeah.
You can't
yeah.
touch it.
But I had a train, I have it downstairs here, that we've headed across the street from Disneyland at Don Nixon's drive-in restaurant. I don't know if you remember that, but something happened. We had a toy shop, and the train ran and stopped in front of the toy shop. And one night, Lawrence Welk band, and they came over that area, and Lawrence wanted to run the train that evening. And I got it down here. I call it my own personal train. It's ridden over 3 million passengers.
Wow.
And he ran it with Mrs. Welk and the kids and the whole band. And it went out in an orange grove. It went along Harbor a little ways, then went out in an orange grove, clear back in the orange grove. Kind of a fun ride. You know, you got away from humanity, you know,
Yeah.
and then you came in. And then, Don had a little problem. I think it was financial, and I thought I'd better get out of there. So I took the train out, and Mr. Knott asked me to put it over on our lagoon. You remember Alan Parkinson? Yeah. Alan had 6 black swans sent to him by, is it the Emperor of Japan?
Yeah.
And he had 6 swans sent to him, and he called me up. He said, "Bud, I haven't got a place to put these things." You know, he had a little pond, but not where to put black swans in. He said, "Would you take them?" I said, "Well, hell yeah, you know, I just bought some from what's that racetrack over?
Hollywood or Santa Anita?
Yeah, Hollywood. They had some black swans in there, and I bought 6 of them. And I put them on the lake, and some white swans, and then the ducks. Well, Alan asked me if I'd take the 6. He said, "I can't sell them or anything because they're a gift." See, he was involved with Japanese, because he built a Japanese deer park, you know.
Right.
Well, anyway, I took the swans, and we put them on the lake over there, and you know what they did? Chased all my swans off the water. I did. And they were out in the parking lot, and they wouldn't let them come to the water. They wouldn't let my white swans or my black swans in the water. Kept them away. Honest to God, they'd come up there, and they'd chase them back over there. Why, I don't know. But one day I got a call from the chief of police down here in Wayne Park, and said, "I'd like to speak to Bud Hurlbut." I said, "Well, that's me." He said, "Well, I've never met you, but you got a problem." He said, "Your swans and that are out on Beach Boulevard." And he said, "The cars are backed up, you know, they want to run over them, and they're right out in the middle of the road." And he said, "You got to get it down." Well, I took my crew in, and we couldn't catch them. You couldn't, the things that couldn't catch them for nothing. Chased mine out. Well, they had to get someplace. They flew over the fence. It's only a little high wire fence, and they flew over there and got out on the freeway. And people wouldn't go by because they'd run over them and stop the traffic. So he made me get over there. "Don't you mess around. You get." So all the guys from my shop come over, and we spent 2 hours trying to catch them.